Well. Good morning, YouTube. This is Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. Look, it's a damn McCabe. We'll get you a little. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Beautiful Caledonia. What up, Caledonia? Oh, it's been cold here in Southern Ontario the last couple of days for spring, but the sun's out today, and you can kind of feel like, yeah, it's coming. The nice weather's coming, right? It's got it. As always, we're reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. I feel like I shouldn't be in this. As I say every single time, if you don't know what Stoicism is, please get out of here. Go Google it, do some research, see if it's something that speaks to you, and then come back and join. Like, share, comment, do all those cool things that people ask you to do on YouTube. I found Stoicism, it had to be, I want to say I was like 37 or something. I'm 40, I'll be 42 this year. But I was going to school. I went back to school to get my high school diploma, so I was doing these online courses. And the lady who I did a co-op, so I just have to go to my regular job, which I already had, and just do like these little reports about my job. The first report was, what is Stoicism? And I Googled it, and I was like, whoa, I did a little, the questionnaire or whatever. I remember asking the teacher, I was like, why did you pick that? And she said, I was a teacher, lack of a better term, I was a real teacher. I was a in school everyday teacher. And she's like, I loved changing people's lives. I love being a teacher. I love being hands-on with people and have the ability to perhaps teach them something and change their lives forever. She goes, and once I flipped to the online type of stuff like this remote teaching, she's like, I lost a lot of that. So when I do these co-op questions, that's why I put something like that in there. To have a long, life-lasting, long impression. I don't remember her name, but she changed my life forever. So, well done, teacher. I think teachers are underrated. Everybody gets mad, they shouldn't get paid. We should be boosting good teachers up. We should be praising teachers. We should be paying them whatever. Like, we look at celebrities and athletes more prestigious than we do teachers, and I think that's absolutely ass backwards. Just my opinion. Today is April 9th. It is actually freezing. I'm freezing cold. Can't believe I'm saying. The sun felt warm for a minute, but as I sit here, the wind is rifling through my body. All right. Well, it'd be a good test, I suppose. April 9th. Test your impressions. From the very beginning, make it your practice to say to every harsh impression, you are an impression and not all what you appeared to be. Next, examine and test it by rules you possess. The first and the greatest of which is this: whether it belongs to the things in our control or not in our control. And if the latter, be prepared to respond, it's nothing to me. Epictetus, Echelon 1.5. In an overly quantified world of policies and process, some are swinging back in the other direction. Bold leaders will trust their gut. A spiritual guru will say that it's important to let your body guide you. A friend trying to help us with a difficult decision might ask, what feels right here? The approach to this decision-making contradicts voluminous case studies in which people's instincts had led them right into trouble. Our senses are wrong all the time. As animals subjected to the slow force of evolution, we have developed all sorts of heuristics, biases, and emotional responses that might have worked well on the savannah but are totally counterproductive in today's world. Part of Stoicism is cultivating the awareness that allows us to step back and analyze our own senses, question their accuracy, and proceed only with positive and constructive ones. Sure, it's tempting to throw discipline and order to the wind and go with what feels right, but if too many youthful regrets are an indication, what feels right here doesn't always stand up well over time. Hold your senses suspect. Again, trust, but always verify. How true is that? I mean, your senses, you feel right, like, I went with my gut. You could be wrong. It's always good to question. They say question everything, including yourself, right? Don't just go on every whim. This again, a lot of stoicism brings me back to my recovery journey, and things that people with addiction issues deal with, and that you can know. Like sometimes your senses are just wanting or scream. Your brain's just screaming for more, whatever your drug of choice is, or whatever that negative behavior is. Right? There's so many addictions: food, sex, porn. Like it's not just drugs, right? Like everything can be an addiction if you let it be. And sometimes your brain will trick you into wanting to go do that thing by telling you it's your gut feeling or it's the right thing to do. Especially when it comes to love and stuff. Like you can get caught up in some stuff. But at the same time, I'm a huge hopeless romantic. So sometimes just let it rip, I say. But you have to think about it. You have to, not always follow your gut instinct, because your body could lie to you. And that's true if you've ever been addicted to something. I'm in pain, I need the drugs, or I don't feel right unless I do the drugs. Those are your senses lying to you. Or something happens in your life and you're like, I'll feel better if I get high, right? And those are the types of things that sometimes stoicism really lends towards. A lot of people lends towards the recovery journey. I've said it many times. Is it dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, and cognitive behavior therapy? I'm pretty sure the guys who invented that or who wrote that program or whatever took a lot of their teachings directly from stoicism. What's in your control? What can you control? What can you do? Right? You can't. A lot of people hold on to shit from the past, and it's not easy if you have trauma and whatnot. Like, I always found trauma to be a very separate thing from like severe trauma, like violent trauma, or if you witness some really horrendous shit. That's a little out of the wheelhouse sometimes of your mental capacity, because I feel like people who have a trauma response, it's hard to tell them to just think their way out of it, or take some quiet moments. There's a different realm there, I think. But even so, you can try to slow down, reassess, trust, and verify your senses are correct. Great teachings from the Stoic. I gotta get out of here. I'm shaking, bro. It's so cold. Let's go, spring. What's up? Anyways, beautiful Caledonia. We'll end the video like this. So we're gonna flip it around. Oh, look at the sun, though. It does look nice, but cold in a hurry. I love nature so much. I gotta move out to the country, I think. Anyways, love, hope, faith. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.